Greetings, Neo-Swedenborgians. What are we going to do today? I'm going to invite you to a show. I am going to be speaking Neo-Swedenborgianistically. Where are we? There we are. I am going to be speaking Neo-Swedenborgianistically live Saturday, this coming Saturday. But I want to kind of explain what I mean by this. Okay, L. Okay, we're talking about magic. And we are going to make this point that man doesn't float on air. Man, this is a fact of life. Man, humankind, you and me, we do not float. We can float in the water, but we can't float on air. Right? That's a fact of life. But then in this theater, from a certain perspective, a man can appear to float on air. And there's different ways to do it. You can lift them from behind, you can hoist them from above, you can, etc., etc. And if you were to see the mechanisms behind the stage in the theater, you would see what's really happening. But if you're sitting in the theater, humankind, man, you and me, we can certainly appear to float on air, or things can appear to disappear. And magic is, you can witness with your own eyes magic in this theater setting. Now, Penn Jillette is a famous magician and a famous atheist, okay? And so he would say there is no God. But we are not out in objective observation land. We are in this little private theater, okay, where it can seem to be true. Even though if behind the scenes it's not true, it can seem to be true. Because we are living here within an illusion. And the illusion, for example, is that if you go out and look outside, the earth appears to be flat. Right? That field I often broadcast from is flat, and that is the earth. So I can prove any day of the week that the earth is flat. Much easier than you can prove that the earth is a sphere. Now, I agree the earth is a sphere floating in space, in orbit around the sun. So the earth is not flat, but it appears flat. Well, what's that called? When something appears to be something that it's not, that is called an illusion, right? The thing is, we are inside this illusion. We are not out there in objective observation land. We are in here in subjective experience land. So I agree, God cannot be proven to exist as an objective entity, but within this theater that we live in, right, that everybody who hears me is in, and as Jim Morrison said, no one gets out alive. We are in this little theater, and within this theater, God can be shown to exist as a subjective experience. This is observable and predictable and quantifiable. And so within this little theater of our own subjective experience, God can be shown to exist. And it may only be in your mind, but that in your mind is a place you can't escape from. So to say it's only in your mind, it's like saying it's only in your backyard. Well, there's a monster. Well, it's only in your basement. Well, I have a basement. Right, so you see what I'm saying. And so what are we doing? 2, 2, 2, 2, 5. Red eyes. EYES, Lincoln Ave. DJ Mono and I are going to be doing a little set, and I'm going to speak Neo-Swedenborgianistically, which means speaking about this world within this illusion, okay? So I'm not speaking as an objective observer. I'm speaking as a subjective experiencer.